we can be proud of Chula Vista because we have a great police department, we have a wonderful fire department, we have nice parks. My kids went to school here, we have good schools. Our city supports environmental standards and things like we saw the cleanup today. Those are all things that are wonderful things, and I think people can all get behind them. On the day that we had the Drag Queen Story Hour, we had a small group of people who wanted to express a differing opinion. And that group was tiny and mostly made up of grandmothers and mothers, people who were just there to like pray the rosary. We weren't aggressive, we weren't angry. But there were barricades and the police there. And it cost the city many thousands of dollars to have the cops out there. Why? Because a very angry and aggressive mob came in and pretty much overwhelmed the whole entire thing. They were rude, they were demeaning. You saw some of the signs they held up, I'm not going to repeat. But that wasn't an expression of love or inclusion or diversity for our small group to be overwhelmed that way.
I would like to express my outrage that the Chula Vista Library has canceled the science, technology, engineering, and math program which these Girl Scouts could have attended or taken advantage of. And what's worse, you spent $42,000 just to host a drag queen story hour. This figure we got from your city clerk. Really, I mean, we have so many roads to repair, so many, like in Linwood, so many traffic problems to deal with, but to spend $42,000 on an entertainment, I believe you should have known better.
You know, one thing I really love about this area is it's a really diverse neighborhood in an upper middle class setting. It's a unique situation where we have a predominantly Hispanic, upper class, upscale community, and people can live there in dignity. We're free from crime and the decadence that plagues many of our cities today. But you know, unfortunately, this decadence has seemed to have followed us now to our nice little home here in Chula Vista. And of course, I'm referring to the Drag Queen Story Hour that was held on September 10th. You know, once again, I'm here to speak out against this event, and I specifically would like to ask the City Council to pass a resolution to not allow adult entertainers like drag queens or strippers to perform for our children. These people are borderline sex workers. They typically perform in bars and nightclubs. If anybody thinks comparing drag queens to strippers is unreasonable, a drag queen in Washington State actually stripped at one of these events. Yeah, not totally. Strippers don't always strip totally. And I don't really have anything against strippers, right? But for kids, no, come on now.
Let's see, Robin Gilson does not want to speak, but she's against the Drag Queen Story Hour. Cecilia Peña does not want to speak, but she does not support the Drag Queen Story Hour. And Noelle Tuning does not want to speak, and she's not in support of Drag Queen Story Hour. Thomas Turing does not want to speak, but he's not in support of the Drag Queen Story Hour. Gabriela Delgado does want to speak. Gabriela?
Hi, good evening to all. Thank you for allowing us to speak. I'm coming on behalf of several of my family members, several of my friends, and some of my neighbors who have expressed an outrage against this so-called drag queen reading. I'm really concerned about the psychological effects these drag queen reading programs around the nation are having on our children and our future generations. I'm here to request, very respectfully, our City Council provides evidence of the following. And this before they approve these programs for public libraries with our hard-earned tax dollars. Number one, I request evidence that is provided that studies have been conducted that these programs are not psychologically damaging to our children. Number two, I request evidence is provided that studies have been conducted to prove that these programs are beneficial to anybody.
And you had mentioned that you were here on behalf of many people that you know that are in opposition to the Drag Queen Storytime.
That is correct.
Do you mind just elaborating a little more? Is it friends? Is it neighbors? Is it family members? And what are their concerns about Drag Queen Story Hour?
Yes, of course. It's all family members. We continuously discuss. I bring this up at different, family reunions, on a day-to-day basis. I speak with my children about it. Neighbors, friends. Obviously, there's a whole group of, colleagues and just church people that I continuously frequent, and they all have expressed that at some point or another, and in different ways, that one, they're concerned about it. Two, they really do not understand why all of a sudden they're allowing such a program without even anybody knowing anything about it. Is there research about it? Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing?
As I said last week, we know that over 50% of our community identifies as Christian. And of that, 90% of the Christians here in Chula Vista, which would put us at over 165,000, identify themselves as Catholic. So I want to remind everyone the contributions that the Catholic communities, through all of our ministries, such as the Knights of Columbus, Legion of Mary, Divine Mercy, etc., what we do in service through our Lord Jesus here in South Bay communities. So we did what the City Council wanted us to do, and that was to attend the Library Commission meeting last week, but nothing happened there. A number of us were at that meeting. They started the meeting, they allowed us to say our piece, and then they adjourned, and that was it. At the very end, I was able to get in a question and a little bit of dialogue, and they said that basically the City Council is or was responsible for that Drag Queen Story event, and that we should seek our answers here. So that's why I'm here. So then the question is, how does a councilman, Councilman Stephen Padilla, along with the support of the mayor, how are they able to put together this Drag Queen Story Hour with a bill that they're going to pass along to the citizens, to the taxpayers, of $42,000?